Hey everyone, it is May 1st, so the month of April has ended. All of the numbers are in for it, and I want to tell you how we stacked up here in Buffalo. I know this looks like a ton of numbers, and yes, it is, but this is the entire month. It goes through every single day, what the high temperature is, what the low temperature is, what the average of every single day was, the sunshine, the percentage of sunshine, what type of weather that we also received, whether there was rain or snow, and what else is on there? Oh, winds are on there as well, the speed and the direction and the wind gusts as well. But none of that is really as important as the number that I'm going to talk about that's a little bit down below. Here I zoomed in on it just a little bit better. You could see down at the bottom between the sum, average, and normal. That shows you where we ended up for the entire month. The 50 degrees, that is what the average temperature between the highs and the lows over the entire month, what it averaged out to be. What is normal is 45.6. That's 4.4 degrees above average. And what that does is puts us at the 8th or tied for 8th and the warmest that we have on record. That was also in 1987, I believe. Okay, so I had to fact check myself. Yes, 1987, 50 degrees, one of the warmest Aprils on record. And since we're on this record page, I also wanted to take a look at the wettest as well, because the one that rounds out the top 10 is 4.71 inches. So for April, it was 4.58 inches. That's about almost an inch and a quarter above where you should be for the month of April. So it was very wet. But I was getting a little sidetracked there. What I wanted to show you with this page is the difference, that the departure, I should say, this line that you see right here. So there were a handful of days where we were 10 degrees, almost 20 degrees above average. So that's the 9th. Can you see where I'm pointing here? The 10th was 14 degrees above average. The 11th was 16 degrees above average. But then as you look everywhere else, there are some that were a little below. Many were just a slight bit above average by 5-6 degrees. But you notice those daytime highs, 65, 58, 60, 44, those were some of the colder ones. So April didn't feel like it was massively above average, but it was slightly above average almost every day. And then there were those few that really put it up there because those overnight lows were so above the normal as well that we ended up in the record books as tied with number 8. And let's not be lost that there was only 0.5 inches, a half an inch of snow in the entire month of April. And typically, or I should say on average, we get about 2.5 inches of snow. So we were 2 inches under the normal amount of snow for the month of April. I really hope that April showers bring May flowers, because there are a lot of wild flowers in this backyard, and it is mine, and it is quite soggy still, so we have to wait for the ground to dry out a little bit before we put the mower through there. Of course, it's good for pollination and the bees, and it's actually really pretty, but it is getting really long. So I hope that there's a little bit of drying out to come, unfortunately. Unfortunately, anytime that there's even a little bit of rain, this backyard is quite soggy. So fingers crossed. I mean, I have a little insight. I kind of know what's coming, but I hope that a lot of May is just a little drier.